How many times have you been told you're getting old? I was watching my kids the other day, and they were playing across our rocks out here in the backyard, and they were playing imaginary sticks. They were having an imaginary battle going on. And for kids, the natural play and imagination just comes to them, right? They can make wands out of sticks in a moment's notice. But as adults, we have so much calorie processing to do in our brains to get into that imaginatory state. And I was thinking the other day how that happened. And I feel like as adults, we often get told that we're just getting old. And that's the biggest excuse I hear from environmental factors outside of ourselves. We hear it from people around us at work, at home, friends, family. We hear it at doctors' offices. When I started having my first burnout symptoms, they were telling me that I was getting old. When I had more burnout symptoms, they were telling me, well, you just had kids. When I had more burnout symptoms, they said, well, you're getting old and you just had kids. So it was always an excuse of why some of that energy and like natural creative life has left our days. And so when I was watching my kids playing with these sticks, that they were doing some imaginary wand magic with each other, I was wondering, how did this happen that we went from that type of state of play at any time, a moment we can jump into play, to adults scrolling on our couch at the end of the night, adults just not even wanting to do anything, explore a new hobby, try a new thing. And I think it's just from that term of we're getting old. And it definitely is an excuse term in which we cover up all the things that we stopped doing life. We stopped living life. We stopped approaching life like it is not guaranteed, and that it's just guaranteed. I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll start a new hobby next week. And I think that's where we start to lose the little bits of magic of life, because kids just chase the fun, right? And as adults, we don't chase the fun anymore. We chase the next thing on the to-do list. And certainly there's aspects in which kids don't have to do. Adults have responsibilities, obligations. They got to pay bills. They have to work to pay those bills. But there is space in between. And on my recovery journey, I found out we don't give that space for play, which really brings out those pieces of life that we have let go because we're just getting older, or adults shouldn't do that. So here's my challenge to you is, whether you have kids, pick up the stick and play with them, get back into that imaginative play. It's going to be awkward in the beginning, but it will start to come. You'll start to feel it again. Go out and do those silly things that you used to enjoy, and jump back in. Try out the things where you think you're too old to do it, because I guarantee you're not too old to do it. And don't accept that excuse, because I have met people who are twice my age and they are full of life, but they're doing the silly things. They're doing the things the young kids are doing. They're doing the things that even if their body's not capable of, their mind might be capable of. And it's in that sense of play and silliness that you start to get natural energy flow back into your days, because you got rid of the excuse that you're just getting older. And when you get rid of those excuses that creep up all around us, you start feeding patterns of energy instead of draining it.